A lot of people ask me, girl, why do you have 3 Kindles? Well, hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be talking all about my Kindles. I will be going over the pros and cons of each of my Kindles and talking about which one is my favorite and which one I recommend to new Kindle users. I currently have the Kids Kindle 2022 Basic Edition. I also have the 2021 Kindle Paperwhite, and then I have the 2019 Kindle Oasis. With each of my Kindles, I'm gonna go over the pros and cons, tell you kind of what the vibes of decorating are, and give you book recommendations based on the vibes. For the first Kindle, I'll be talking about the Kindle Kids Edition 2022 Basic version. This is the newest model of the Kindle, and this is my most recent Kindle. I love this Kindle. I've only had it for a short period of time, but it is so fast. The only difference between this Kindle and the Paperwhite and the Oasis is it does not have the warm light feature, which I don't really need. As long as it can go to night mode, I'm happy. One of the major things that I love about this Kindle is price-wise, it is the most affordable. It retails for $85. If you are on the fence about getting a Kindle, you're not sure if you're gonna like it, you're like, I'm really used to reading physical books, Kindles are cool, but I don't know if I want to spend that much money or put in that much commitment, I definitely would recommend getting the Kids Kindle. A lot of people are like, oh, the case is atrocious. First of all, I think this case is really cute. A little unicorn type case. I think it's adorable. Moral of the story is the case does come off. When the case comes off, it is literally just a basic Kindle. You can take it off of kids mode and it's a regular Kindle. Definitely get more bang for your buck with it. It's low risk. If you do get it and you end up not liking it, you can return it or give it to someone because you only spent $85. I definitely recommend this Kindle for new users who are kind of on the fence. They're like, I see a lot of people have Kindles. Kindles seem cool. Do I want a Kindle, but I don't want to spend $150 or more? 100%. Battery life is amazing. I charge this every 2 weeks. It is very small and compact. With my Paperwhite, I have an issue with the size. It's a little bigger than the normal Paperwhite was before the new model came out. It hurts my hand sometimes to hold it. That's why with my other 2 Kindles, you realize I have pop sockets on them because grip and holding those bigger Kindles is a task. With this one, I don't need a pop socket per se. It has the case, it flips open, the book immediately opens, and then I can just read. It fits perfectly in my hand. And it's the perfect purse Kindle. I take this with me whenever I go traveling, whenever I go to work. It fits perfectly in all of my pockets, and it is just super compact and super easy to travel anywhere with. Since Baby Kindle gives me fantasy vibes, I'm gonna give some fantasy romance book recommendations on Kindle Unlimited that I have been enjoying lately. First things first, My Queen J. Brie. The Broken Bond series is a 6-book series, and I ate these books up in a week. Like, it is fantasy romance, it is why choose, it is, and you're done. She has not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 men. 5 men that are vying for her attention. And it was just so good. I love this series. I ride for the series to dawn. Serpent in the Wings of Night. This is my book club book for the month. I have a book club on Fable called the Mood Reader Cave. We decided to read Serpent in the Wings of Night. This is my first ever Carissa Broadbent, and I know that this book is everywhere and it's super popular. It is so good. It is fast paced. The banter between the main character and the love interest, oh my goodness, they're so funny. They just go back and forth with each other. I was squealing. And then the stakes are so high. You're stressed this entire book. Your heart's going I love this. A series that I just recently got into, I read House of Lies and Shadow by Emily Blackwood, and I really enjoyed it. Next up, I have my Kindle Paperwhite. This is the 2021 edition. It is 6.8 inches long, whereas Baby Kindle is 6 inches long. So as you can see, there's a size difference. This Kindle for me Same with battery life, very great battery life. It does have the warm light feature, which the warm light feature is basically just a feature that you can up the warmness for nighttime reading. I do enjoy the warm light feature, but I could live without it. It's a Kindle that a lot of people start with, and it is a good starter Kindle. It does retail at $150. I have it decorated with like the cutest stickers ever. Like, I'm obsessed. And then I have a little pop socket because, like I said earlier, this is pretty big for my hands, so I just kind of hold it with the pop socket to help me with grip. As far as pros for this Kindle, the battery life is really good. It is bigger, so you get a bigger screen to read on if you feel like the 6 inches is not enough. That's what she said. I do love my Kindle Paperwhite. I call this the upgrade Kindle. Let's say you had a Kindle for years and it's an older model, you're trying to upgrade, you're like, my Kindle's gonna explode soon because it's 10 years old, I want something new. Then I definitely would say to get the Paperwhite. It is a little jump in price, but it is definitely worth it. I just don't love the size as much, but I do consider this as like an upgrade. If you want to start here, cool. For this Kindle, I get like romance vibes, things to read in the fall romance, stuff like that. Obviously, the fine print by Lauren Asher or the whole Dreamland Billionaire series, these are on Kindle Unlimited and I am obsessed with them. Rowan Cain is my man forever. Out of all of the brothers, Rowan Cain is supreme. And if you don't agree with me, you can fight me about it. Another queen of romance on Kindle Unlimited is Miss Kennedy Ryan. Longshot is such a beautiful story. It's a sport romance and it is honestly a journey. And check trigger and content warnings. It is a very heavy book, but it is so beautiful. It had me crying in the club and I just love anything that Miss Kennedy touches. Another one of her books that I also really enjoyed on Kindle Unlimited is Real, Hollywood-esque forbidden romance, director dating the lead actress. So juicy, so good, also very emotional. I just love anything that Kennedy Ryan touches. If she writes her grocery list, I will buy it. A new favorite of mine is the Love in Beverly Mills series by Miss Lauren Lacey. I read Love You Always last month and I really enjoyed it. This is a second chance romance between two friends that were dating a long time. Every time they tried to be together, something got in the way, and just finding out their journey to get back to each other, it was extremely emotional, super beautiful. And definitely check content and trigger warnings because this can also be a little heavy, but this story stuck with me forever. Honorable mentions, The Transcend Duet by Julie Ann. I read that earlier this year and I think about those books every single day. They took me on such an emotional journey. It was a love triangle. I was on the wrong side. I'm always on the wrong side of the love triangle. I still was happy in the ending because it was just so beautiful. I also love A Deal with the Devil by Elizabeth O'Rourke. That's just a cute, fun romance. Last but not least, one of my favorite books of the year is The Words by A. Jade. Such an emotional story. It's a rock star second chance romance, which I'm a fraud because I'm like, oh, I'm not a second chance girly. A lot of these books that I'm loving are second chance. So I need to stop lying to myself and be for real. The Words by A. Jade is just so beautiful. Definitely check triggers. It is a lot. I like books that will emotionally damage me, but it is so good. And then last but not least, I have my 2019 Kindle Oasis. The stickers are adorable. It's giving Halloween vibes. So I will be giving Halloween Rex for my Kindle Oasis. I'm gonna be honest, the Kindle Oasis is my least favorite Kindle that I own. I do not love it. It is the largest Kindle, so it is not very easy to travel with. It doesn't fit in a lot of purses. It doesn't fit in my pockets. The battery life is horrendous on the Kindle Oasis. I charge this, if I'm consistently reading on it, I have to charge it at least every 2 days. The only only pro that I do enjoy about it is the buttons that turn the pages. Like, that's a cool feature that it has. It also does, just like the Paperwhite, have warm light, it has dark mode, it has all of those good things, but the battery just sucks. It's the most expensive Kindle. It retails for $250. I got mine on sale. I definitely would recommend, if you are gonna get a Kindle, you're on the fence about it and you don't want the kids Kindle, wait for either a Prime Day, Black Friday, or Cyber Monday. They go on sale super low. Like, slash the prices for the Kindles, and I was able to get my Oasis for $120. I traded in my old Kindle Basic because that was the first Kindle I got before I did my upgrade Kindle to my Kindle Paperwhite. Then my old Kindle Basic, and I got the Kindle Oasis. It was already on sale, half off, and then for my Kindle Basic I think they gave me $40. If you do have an old Kindle, that is another thing that you can do to save some money. You can turn in your old Kindle, and Amazon most of the time gives you something back for it, whether it's $20, $40. For my Oasis, I did get it for $120. That's the only reason I have this. I would not spend $250 on this device. I'm really hoping that they update the Oasis. It's the oldest model, it's the only model that they have not updated, but I have heard rumors that they're just trying to get away with it in general. Oasis is giving Halloween vibes. I will be giving Halloween Rex on Kindle Unlimited. For recommendations, I have first Bite of Loyalty by R.L. Calder. This is a paranormal vampire romance. It is about a vampire hunter who gets turned into a vampire one tragic night when she loses a lot of people that she loves, and it is her story for revenge. But little does she know, not one, not two, but 3 men have other plans for her. Another huge recommendation is Ghost by Kat Blackthorne. It was so good. Halloween Town vibes. You are with this girl who gets transported into this town, and she meets these 3 guys, and they instantly kind of fall in love with her, and they want to protect her because she is running from someone from her past. It's why I choose. As you can see, I have a why choose problem. But why choose? For novellas, I love the Trick or Treat novellas by Shay Saunders. Those are really short and sweet, and they have interesting premises, and they're around Halloween. Lee Jacko also has a Halloween novella called Hollows Grove that is super good. Love Danielle Allen's novella Boot Up. That is also based around a Halloween party and some spooky things go down, and it is so good. There is one more Kindle that I don't have. That's the Kindle Scribe. I will put a picture of it right here. The main reason I don't have that Kindle is it is a behemoth. That Kindle is an iPad's sibling. It is huge. The only difference between the other Kindles that I see with it is that you can highlight and write in it as if you're annotating a book, but I would just rather annotate a physical book, and it is extremely expensive. Kindle Scribe is the most expensive Kindle. It does retail for $340. Scribe is 10 inches. That is one Kindle that I will not be getting. I guess if you like bigger screens. To me, I just don't feel like it is very travel friendly, and with my Kindles I try to be very travel friendly because I go a lot of places, and when I go places I want to have the books that I'm reading with me, and sometimes carrying a physical book is not feasible depending on where you are going. Overall, would I recommend getting a Kindle? 110%. For the Kindle Kids Edition 2022, it's the newest model. If you're new to Kindle, you're on the fence about it, you just want something low risk, something that you're not gonna have to put too much commitment or money towards, then I definitely would recommend this. If you already had a Kindle, you want to upgrade your lifestyle, you're like, I want a bigger and better Kindle, 100% the Kindle Paperwhite 2021 edition is the one for you. This is perfect as long as you're okay with the size. I just have little hands. It's not my fave. I wouldn't recommend the Oasis at all. Negative. 0 out of 10. Honestly, if they do come out with another Kindle Oasis that's a better, more updated model with better battery life, then I would love it. The Oasis is sleek. It has an ergonomic structure, so it does have like this little lip that you can hold on and latch onto. You don't necessarily need a pop socket for your Oasis. I do enjoy those features and I love the buttons, but that's the only pros for this one. So go and get a Kindle right now. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on my video because it helps to boost my channel. Have a wonderful day. Bye.